Nobody fighting to rescue cash might get inspire of laborers in village India. The stakes were grown for several, while an image of their family was assigned to one of the envelopes. Immersion in those saving for daily conducting, by stunning via the picture of their sons and daughters, done them sense those guilty. So, as they tested to escape those guilty sense, the sum they stored enlarged. The is more than rather than fair a theoretical. In the UK present, millions of human beings set cash towards in a individual saving expense to halt them conducting it date to date. Finance technique companies such as wage stream, that allows workers to remove, pay and rescue immediately of their salary up payday, are hard out the use of award and fault. It allows users to loading and picture of their saving purpose on the application, such as a car or a feast purpose. The more than they rescue, the more clear the picture becomes. If they remove cash, the image starts to vanish. It finally reinforces the fact of which they are making and can substantially impact their behavior, says Peter Briffett, company founder of Wage Stream. The fact, and the anxiety for lot, is how the UK has lost its saving addiction. The diagram shows how expert are not waiting it to back any period quickly. The ratio of revenue leftward following taxes how we rescue is named as the saving relation. For the recent pair of year, the UK has stored on 4% of affordable revenue. In the 1990s, it came shut to 15%. The Freelance Office Space for Budgeting Liability, OBR, that makes forecasts for by the government, predicts it will remain at or about the 50-year low for the following 5-year at low. It is not all poor. The OBR, the Banking of England, and other weight concern rates to remain low too much. Lot human beings are decisive to pay off debts while the expenses are cheap, quite rather than rescue while the rewards, in concern payments, are low too much. Yet, the Institution for Financial Teaching says the growth in consumer conducting has outstripped any revenue increase in the recent pair of year. An absence of saving has actual ensuing consequences for the lives of millions of human beings, especially the youthful and cheap paid. No saving tool, no finance clipboard for the sudden, no way to pay while a deposit account is necessary to lease a household, or while the veterinarian's draft lands following the cat is bad. Or while the car crushed downward. No car may indicate no work. Information shows the degree of the issue, so MAC, now named the Cash and Pensions Facility, requested to discover new ways to promote human beings to rescue. It rotated to the Behavioral Insights Crew, BEAT, usually named as the push block. In a diminutive meat chamber, one side of that is completely a whiteboard, sits who in big ideas. Elizabeth Costa is a CEO at BEAT and leads a crew of 5 trialing different projects designed at hopeful those who are in job, but financially squeezed, to rescue. A full of 244 ideas on saving, guide and operating debts were mined up 17 were selected for testing. In the late, lot simmer downward to the, with prompt reminders and machine technique can assist human beings supervise their finance. We undervalue behavioral factors, she says, that can be as strong a motivation as, for example, and growth in the concern pay on saving. This production should do customers' decisions as lightweight and as automatic as probable, she says. We do big changes at essential times in our lives, so we might overview our finance while we go household, or while family are unborn. Yet reminders can job on a more than routine base, if they are so timed, on to Ms. Costa. Study in Mexico showed 3/4 of workers whose salary were pay in their banking expense once took the cash out in cash money. They acquired a communication on payday calling them to hold it in. One test creature plan in the UK is at Superstore verify-outs, both of natural and for on the internet shopping. The concept is how the buyer receives a communication at the verify-out request if they would love the counterpart of cash stored of keep sale to be diverted automatic in a saving expense. The crew as well plans to testing the identical theoretical in much longer term saving. The would quick human beings to rescue several of their salary in a wheelchair expense near any retirement saving. Employees would promote in the identical way as a retirement, but the additional would go in a more than readily available saving expense for a wet date, or to pay disaster billing. Some testing are planned or already in transactions to assist human beings pay off obligation quicker, or unit conducting on gamble sites. Ms. Costa explains how while it comes to finance, human beings frequently screen tunneling behavior, while their brief-term decisions collision in their length-term interests. For example, who squeezed for cash money may adopt a payday lending quite rather than rescue the identical sum by switch to a more profitable power transactions. We as well tend to importance rewards how are proposed present quite rather than in the length term. How is why award-linked saving accounts are famous. One research in Southward Africa found saving enlarged by 38% while human beings were proposed the opportunity to win a cash money award quite rather than creature pay concern. Lot will claim how the financially squeezed requirement a slight more than assist, as so as a slight more than good luck.